my YouTube friends and family. Welcome back. And today, we're here to review the newest SML movie, The Food Machine. Now, before we get started, I want to give a special birthday shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers. He goes by many names. Suslord, Glizzy Goblin, Throatgo, Susmax, Daddy Max, a whole bunch of other sus shit. But his real YouTube name is Quaymax. Now, today is Quaymax's birthday, and it's funny enough because Quaymax's birthday also falls on my little sister's birthday. So, not only it's Quaymax's birthday, but it's also my little sister Michelle's birthday. So, happy birthday to both of them. And let's all give a moment of silence to those who perished during the 9/11 terrorist attack that happened 24 years ago. So, let's all give a quick moment of silence for those who lost their lives on that fateful day. Now, let's begin. So, SML movie The Food Machine. Judging by the thumbnail, we have a whole bunch of different food, and Chef Pee Pee looking jealous as hell, and surprisingly, or weirdly enough, we have the Very Hungry Caterpillar up in this bitch. Honestly, I have not read that book in so fucking long. Like, The Very Hungry Caterpillar was one of my favorite childhood books growing up as a kid. But anyway, hopefully this is going to be good. So far, the past 4 SML videos that we've gotten in a row have all been 6 out of 10. Let's hopefully keep this streak going. So with that being said, if you guys would like to watch the original video, as always, the link will be in the description down below, as well as the link to my social medias and second YouTube channel. So make sure you go and follow me there, and make sure you go and subscribe to the original SML channel, support the original creator, and to confirm if you watch my full review from beginning to end, make sure you comment 5 food emojis of your choice. It could be in a random order, or it could only be one food. Whatever you want. But anyway, with that being said, let the review begin! Or, in the famous words of Berlizzi, are you ready? Let's get it! So, at the beginning of the episode, Chef Pee Pee over here feeding Junior and his friends 2-week-old food that he found at the very back of the refrigerator, and saying that he cooked off all the bacteria and stuff. Like, literally looking at that pan, I literally see a half-eaten spoiled banana, an actual rotten banana peel. I'm not even sure if that was a burger or a patty, and half of that stuff looked half-eaten. And, bro, this reminded me of SML movie Job Swap all over again, where Chef Pee Pee and Brooklyn Guy swapped jobs for a day to see how hard each other's shoes would be. And Cody's saying, you wouldn't have to eat this stuff if you would just follow me and look at my new invention. So I'm assuming we're going to see the food machine right now. Kame. We're over here trying to introduce the food machine, and Junior over here cutting him off saying the fat mom machine, saying is this the machine you use to make your mom fat? Bro, that was kind of clever, but at the same time, why'd you have to interrupt him like that? And honestly, if I were Cody, it would have to get up to a certain point where if you keep making mom jokes, every time you make a new one, I'm just gonna beat your fucking ass. No, I like that. I like that comeback, Cody saying, alright, you know, I'll tell you what this is. This is the fuck you guys machine. Alright, nah, I like that. That was funny. Nah, Junior over here being a fucking hypocrite saying that's not nice. And you know, you are, I'll tell you what this really is. This is the fan. And then Cody cut him off saying, you know what, I'll just really tell you what this is. Like, bro over here about to drop the F-bomb. Not the F-U bomb. Y'all know what I mean. I can't say that word. Wow. So, Cody basically said for the machine to work, you just open the door and yell the food that you want. So he yelled, pizza! And closed it up and started the timer. And when he sped up the timer, it only put out 1 slice of pepperoni pizza. And Junior literally said, I have so many questions. Like, when you yelled the word pizza, how did it know to only make one slice of pizza and not a whole pizza pie? That's one thing I was going to comment, but I was also going to comment, you didn't specify what kind of pizza you wanted. So you just said pizza. You didn't specifically say pepperoni, hamburger, bacon pizza, garlic pizza. You didn't specify what pizza you want, but it just gave you a slice of pepperoni pizza. Like, you didn't specify. Bruh, if I would have waited a few more seconds, I would have heard Junior literally answer the same question I was about to ask. Like, he literally... You know what? Let's just continue, please. So after, like, a minute of filler, which was somewhat okay, it's still filler. But anyway, Cody takes out the pizza, saying that he's gonna order his real meal. And, like, Junior's like, didn't you just order pizza? He's like, no, this is just a demonstration. And he asks Cody, what do you really want then? And then he just randomly yells at the machine, big fucking wiener! And closes the damn door. Like, why am I surprised? And now Cody and... now Joseph and Junior over here saying, you gotta be careful with this shit because the government's gonna be mad that you can make food out of thin air. Like, they literally got mad at that one guy who made gasoline out of plastic. Like, what? I didn't even know that was the actual thing. Like, why would the government be mad? Like, just because they can't make money? But, nah, hold on. So, like, say if I was to find a way to... Yeah, I'll take that scenario. Say if I was able to make gas for your car and sell it for a more cheaper price at gas stations, they're gonna get mad at me for selling gas more cheaper than they do. And, like, just because they can't make more money off of it, you still make money. But that's so grimy as hell. Like, bruh, the government don't be needing more money than it already has. Like, Uncle Sam, share some of the money with us. Okay, and I honestly thought that it was actually gonna be an actual man's wiener inside that food machine, but it really turns out to be an actual giant hot dog or a sausage. Nah, so Junior over here yelling into the machine that he wants Chinese food, and Joseph followed up with a ding 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 ding. Nah, what the hell, bro? What the hell? And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if after the food is done in the food machine, either a dog or a cat comes out. Even though Cody says that it knows what he wants. Like, if you say Chinese food, it'll make chow mein, rice, or anything. But I wouldn't be surprised if an actual cat or a dog came out. What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? No, I was fucking right. I was fucking right. No. That's so terrible. That's fucking terrible. Oh. Nah, so Junior opened up the machine to see if his food was done, and literally an orange cat, aka Pumpkin, came out of the machine and ran off. Bro, I was fucking right. Nah, that's crazy. So Junior, after his so-called Chinese food failed, he goes to order a Big Mac from McDonald's, some French fries, mozzarella sticks, and a pizza. And then after the food was done, they open it up and all those things combined into one. And Junior's like, I'll still eat it. Can you help me take it out, Cody? And Joseph's ready to order. He's like, you know what? Since you said Chinese food, that got me thinking. I wonder if it'll make... And as he screams to the machine, he says, African food! Like, I can only... No way! Do not fucking tell me that when they open up a machine and see African food, do not fucking tell me. No! Do not fucking... No racial for my viewers out there. No racial, but let me find out when they open up that door. An African kid is probably gonna come out of the machine. Knowing SML, they probably will do something like that, or I can be completely wrong. And if I'm wrong, I am so sorry. Wow! timer, and they opened up the machine, and there was literally nothing. And he said, Junior's like, oh, wait a minute, there's a fly. There's a fly. And they made the assumption that say, oh, I get it, because Africans don't have food. Like, that's so fucked up. Nah. So, Joseph orders his corn, and then Junior says that he had a $1 billion idea, saying, what if we start our own restaurant in the dining room where people can tell us what they want, we yell their order into the machine, and then the machine gives us their order, and we give it back to them. Infinite money glitch. But didn't Cody literally just say that hopefully the government won't find out as long as we're using this machine for us and not helping starving people? Like, the government's probably going to find out and take that machine from your ass, but it's not like they can stop you from making another one. And then Junior said he made a sign for the restaurant, and he literally names this motherfucking restaurant the damn Orphanage. Of all names to name a restaurant, why an orphanage? Now people are going to come in here thinking they were going to want to adopt kids. Like, no, name it something else. Chef Pee-Pee. He coming into the dining room saying, what the hell are y'all doing with my damn plates and forks? And Junior and Cody are like, we're starting our own restaurant. He's like, starting a restaurant? Well, looks like you're going to need a certified chef. And they're like, nah, we don't need you anymore. And he over here hyping himself up saying, well, you don't need the Chef Pee-Pee, man. I literally cook better than everybody on this whole planet. Knowing that's a damn lie. Bro, how many times do people gotta tell you your cooking sucks? Bro, you can't cook to save shit. Oh my goodness, Junior, you're such a fucking idiot. And then he literally tells Chef Pee-Pee about the food machine. No, now he's probably gonna get salty as hell and break the damn machine on purpose. And then the restaurant's gonna go, whoop-boo, instantly. Bruh. Oh! No! No! Junior, you really should have changed the name of the restaurant before customers arrived. So, after they were going to serve Chef Pee-Pee his triple burger to see if the machine really worked, somebody knocked at the door saying, hold on, we gotta greet the other customers. Chef Pee-Pee's like, well, my burger! And then literally at the door, a little kid with a suitcase saying, my mommy dropped me off here because she don't want me no more. Like, that is so fucking sad. And Junior literally answered the door saying, welcome to the orphanage. And Cody's like, Junior saying it with an accent doesn't make it better. Like, nah, that's so fucked up. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, no! Now Junior over here, well, Cody over here explaining that's an orphan. He can't be dining with us because he can't pay. And Junior's like, you can't pay? What's your name? And he says, Theodore. He said, well, Theodore, you're not going to be dining anywhere because you ain't got no money. And he literally slams the door. And the kid knocks up on the window glass and looking with his mouth open on the door. And he's like, Chef Pee-Pee, get the Windex. No, that's fucked up. Poor kid. So, yeah. After this whole fiasco, Chef Pee-Pee got his burger. He's like, chowing down on that motherfucker like a bull. And then after Junior cleans the door, Brooklyn guy as the cops show up with the kid behind him saying, is this really an orphanage? And he didn't really let this kid in. And after they clear up the whole miscommunication, he tells the kid, sorry kid, this is a place of business, you can't be here. And then he slowly walks away with his briefcase. And Brooklyn guy's like, well, if this is a restaurant, can I get a table? And Junior's like, we gotta wait in line. And I'm like, what line? There's literally nobody else there. Then they pan down to the front doorstep, and I literally see the little very hungry caterpillar at the door. I was like, finally, where is he going to show up? I saw him in the thumbnail, but I haven't seen him yet. And we only have 2 minutes and 42 seconds left of this video. So, Chef Pee-Pee actually downed that burger. He's like, at first he was like, oh, that shit was gas. That shit was, you know what? That shit was fucking mid. I'm surprised you didn't bring me any more food. And Cody's like, well, can I get you anything else? And he's like, well, since you asked, can I get another big-ass burger with extra pickles? And Cody's about to order the food. And then Junior shows Cody Then we got another customer. He's like, Junior, what the fuck is he doing here? Do you know who that is? That's the very hungry caterpillar. He eats all our food. And Junior's like, well, don't we have a machine that makes endless food? And he's like, nah, you don't understand. My machine eventually runs out of food. Bruh, you didn't think that was something you should have told us before we had the idea of starting this damn restaurant? Bro, you idiot. For someone so smart. You know what? I'm not even going to question it anymore. It's SML. Let's just see how the rest of this video plays out. So, after arguing with each other for a while, Junior decides to shut down the restaurant while they try to serve the very hungry caterpillar. And Junior rips the sign off the door, and Brooklyn guy's like, oh, is my dinner ready? Or is my table ready? And he slams the door in his face. He's like, wait, does that mean yes or no? And Junior's like, get off my property! And Brooklyn guy just randomly decides to lift the fucking glass door. Like, bro, did you not see him spray Windex on that bitch? Bro, your mouth is... Bruh. You know what? Move on. So then Junior tells Joseph again to get the fucking Windex. And then we cut back to the dining room where Chef Pee Pee's mounting down his second burger. And then we see a whole ass mountain of food. Like, I see hot dogs, pizzas, burgers. I'm assuming that's ice cream. And a whole bunch of other stuff. And Cody's like, Junior, this is his second mountain. Like, bruh, wait. In the book, at the ending of the book, this motherfucker over here turned into a goddamn butterfly. So, shouldn't he be a butterfly and not a caterpillar anymore? Nah, that's crazy. Nah. Now, at that point, he gotta charge you money. Well, bruh, what the hell? So, Cody literally said that he ate the fucking food machine. He ate the machine, damn it. Bro, I get he's a very hungry caterpillar, but golly, how much, bro? You know what? And I was kind of wondering what happened to Cody's shirt, and he's like, the caterpillar ate the damn shirt off my body. Like, bro, how hungry? I mean, Cody did say he'll literally eat anything. I wouldn't be surprised if you fed him a mountain of glizzy sauce or Quamax's sauce, bro. What the hell? Pause when I say that. Pause. And that's how the video ends. And as for the SML question, what is your favorite food? I have way too many foods to name my favorite, but if I had to name my top favorite foods, white rice and beans, pizza, chicken nuggets / chicken patties, spaghetti and meatballs, lasagna, mozzarella sticks, ramen noodles, chicken flavored specifically, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But what is your favorite food? Honestly, this is actually pretty fucking hilarious. Like, nah, I really like this video. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this video a 7.5. I like this. I really, really like this. And, like, honestly, if he's just gonna keep eating the furniture and eventually eat you if you're still there, he's literally a caterpillar. He can't get that far. So why not just pick his ass up and take him outside the door and put him in a place where he can never come back? That's what I would do. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review. If you did, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you guys would like to watch the official video, as always, the original video will be linked in the description down below, as well as the link to my second YouTube channel and social media accounts. So make sure you go and follow me there. Make sure you go and subscribe to the original SML channel, support the original creator, and to confirm if you watch my full review from beginning to end, make sure you comment 5 food emojis of any random order. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out!